8 attack, 6 def, 1 dex, 6 vit is what we need for pots, along with, you know, the life pots and MP pots. And we need a lot of gear. And that's what we're going to get to in today's video. I'm going to try to spice things up a little bit, add a little bit of flair, maybe some chili flakes. I guess we'll just start off with a treasure cave that somebody popped immediately at the beach, which is very nice. But I think I want to do some Nidarian reefs this video. Maybe, hear me out. Get a Nidaria rod. Maybe I've been sleeping on it a little too hard, and maybe it is as good as people say it is. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll get the item. Maybe I won't. Let's not even think that way, though. I'm going to get the item. So if I get the item, what's after that? Well, we need a lot of life pots, and I'm trying to think about the best way to handle that. And really, there is only one tangible answer for a guy like me, and that is Moonlight Village. Moonlight Village, you just get such a stupid amount of health pots compared to anything else. Like, if they made Spec Pen drop health, and to be honest, I think Spec Pen should drop health. Are you telling me that every single boss in Spec Pen drops mana and none of them drop health? You're telling me the final boss drops mana instead of dropping health? What the fuck? No. I think Mercian, which is the final boss, should drop health, but that's just my opinion. Also, we do have a shrine, so it looks like we will get to doing a Moonlight Village at some point in this video, but take an attack pot. But we really want a reef, because reefs, they're very good for attack, defense, and mana in that order. And are we far enough into the video now to where I can start talking about my controversial takes on things? Because isn't that what you guys come here for? Is hearing my controversial take on any given thing? Surely, right? No, so I realized last video, I was getting a little too real. Getting a little real. You know, you guys come here, I assume, to get away from the real world and all of the bullshit within it. And I kind of put that shit at the forefront of last video, so I apologize for that. But I just have one more thing that I have to spew. Just one more trash dump I have to spew for a minute. If you would just bear with me, I would appreciate that. AI waifus, right? AI waifus. People are getting mad because apparently Twitter now has its own AI waifu. I forget what it's called, but yeah, people are like, oh my fucking god, this is disgusting. Let's be real. So, God, I don't even know how to start this. I'm one of the few people that I'm not interested in VTubers. It causes a weird disconnect between me and the person I'm watching, and if maybe I would watch someone, if they're not a VTuber, I'm much less likely to watch them if they are a VTuber. And actually, I actively try to avoid VTuber content. That's just who I am. I don't like the anime art style. I know I'm super. That's a super unpopular opinion, and I really don't like the high-pitched, like, anime girl voice stuff. That's just me. I know I'm the minority here. Weebs have taken over. It's been happening since, like, 2011. Weebs, they won. And so, basically, I feel like a lot of people that watch these VTubers, God, I had this so much better laid out, better formulated in my head before I started talking about this shit, I swear to God. It's much easier for me to be, I'm a more reactionary kind of person. Like, it's much easier for me to see something and then talk about it rather than to just start talking about it. So that's probably why I had this whole thing laid out in my head, and then, you know, I'm actually just shitting the bed when I start talking about it. But basically, the kind of people that watch VTubers are probably not very likely to get a girlfriend or boyfriend anyways. And so they kind of use that as, like, they use the VTuber as somebody to confide in and, I don't know, just something to cling on to. It's kind of sad, but that's just how it is. Obviously, not everyone's like this, but I think a lot of people that watch VTubers are this way, and they're lonely and they're isolated, and that's just how it is. But with AI waifus, you can have them, instead of being in a chat room with a bunch of other people, you can just have a one-on-one between you and your AI waifu. And a lot of people hate this. They're like, oh my fucking god, it's disgusting. Because people hate AI being incorporated into any sort of art. And I get it. But at the same time, I think you have to be realistic in the world. And I think the realistic thing is that AI is coming for you. It's coming for me. It's coming for all of us. And we're coming for it in the form of an AI waifu. And so there's two things in play here. There's that, and then there's also the rapidly increasing population of the world. If you guys haven't noticed, oh, we get double pots, nice. Population density is becoming more and more a problem, and I think it's trickling down to things like difficulty getting a job and stuff like that. Basically, the world is becoming more and more competitive because there's more and more people in the world, and there's more and more corporations and stuff. But everybody wants the best candidates, and when babies are just being pumped out left and right, you're not always going to spawn the best candidates. So the level of like the severity of both sides, they get pushed more and more to the extreme. So there's a lot more dumb people and a lot more smart people. What the fuck am I saying? Is that good? No, it's not good. No, there's more smart people and there's more dumb people, but all people want is smart people. So the dumb people kind of get left behind, and that's why job positions are like problematic and stuff like that. Plus, with AI becoming a real thing, we need more high-level thinkers. Oh, we just maxed decks. Nice. We need people who think like outside the problem, not think in the problem, if that makes sense. Because the AI can do the problem. You just have to figure out how to ask it the right questions and how to... You basically have to have enough of an understanding about AI to be able to correct its mistake when you can tell it's wrong. So you need to be able to know that it's wrong and identify that it's wrong in order to be useful in society. And not everybody can do that. But it's kind of good that we have these waifu characters and like these AI chatbots, because it's causing people to, instead of developing an attraction to... Sorry, let me. It's not necessarily good, but instead of becoming attracted to actual... This guy's going for Night Prince? Buddy, no, I can't. I can't, I'm sorry. Instead of being attracted to actual people... God damn, my brain. I hate my brain so much sometimes. Instead of... Do you need this complete? I need the pots. I'm being selfish. I'm being selfish. It is what it is. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it, unfortunately. But yeah, people are becoming more attracted to these AI robots, and I think that's going to become the norm eventually. Right now it's taboo and people don't like it. Eventually it's going to become the norm, because you can, if somebody can make their wife the way they want them to be, they're going to do that, even if they're not actually real and they're an AI. But that doesn't matter if they're actually real. What matters is what feels real in this context of a relationship. And so that's what a lot of lonely people are going to do. And it literally just makes sense. But what's going to happen? I think, look, this is a big hypothesis, okay? I think we're leading ourselves to extinction, because AI is rising, our population is rising too. But the more people get attracted to the AI robots, the less they'll reproduce, because they're not going to fuck a real person. They're going to fuck, a robot with their, I don't know, e-dick or whatever. And so these people aren't going to end up having kids, which means the population of the world is going to decrease. I think it's going to become enough of a phenomenon for it to impact the population of the world, and actually pretty dramatically. And so that's going to happen. And then at the same time, AI is just going to get smarter and stronger, and we are essentially just like diminishing our population while AI is on the rise, both intellectually and numerically, until we're just fucking gone, dude. We're just gone. So you know what? What is the meaning of life? The meaning of life: enjoy it while you're here, buddy. Humans, we're really good at just finding shit to do. We find reasons to be alive. Oftentimes, like right now, I haven't had a reason, like an actual reason to be alive for years. Other than just like, I don't know, like if I just I like being alive. That's my reason. And that's enough of a reason. That's a good enough reason. I like being alive. So you know what? I'm going to stay alive. But if I'm going to stay alive, I got to find shit to do in the meantime. So what do? And that is what you make of your life. And so I guess I'm making of my life realm content. That was the best way to say that, for sure. Yeah, definitely. But I think after about 15 minutes, I think I finally got my fucking point across. Holy shit. And if anyone shows up to stream later, or probably as this video is coming out, I'll be streaming. You can feel free to pick my brain and ask me questions about this, because it's probably some shit I need to clear up with what I stated, or just ask me in the comments. You know, I don't always respond to comments in a timely fashion, but I do read them like an hour after they drop. So whatever comment you write, expect that I'll see it within like an hour or two. So if you want to be an asshole, go ahead, be an asshole. That's your prerogative. You're completely free to do that. If you want to be nice, hey, I appreciate that. Be nice. But yeah, everybody's got a different meaning of life. And it makes sense. Things that you experience over the course of your life would change what the meaning of it is to you. That's just how it works. And that's why I think it's important to understand people from different perspectives and shit like that. But what's fucking annoying, what's annoying as shit, is when I'm taking a college course about understanding other people's perspectives. That shit pisses me off. Then it's forced. Then it's like, oh, well, why did this person do this during this time? It's like, I don't fucking care. Look, it's 2025. I don't give a shit about what was going on in 1920. I can't be fucked with stock market crash, whatever. Yeah, shit must have been hard. You know what was also hard? When people were pulling fucking bricks in Egypt. That shit must have been grueling. And all they did was stack a mound of alphabet blocks high enough so that people were like, wow, that's really impressive. I don't care. I don't care about what people were doing 100 years ago. That's just the way the world is meant to work. History is meant to be forgotten. We need to try to remember history so we don't repeat it, but at the same time, it is meant to be forgotten. And then we've invented computers and media. And then we were like, no, we need to save this. This needs to stay with us always. And it makes sense. And someday we're going to have lightsabers. You know why? Because people thought of lightsabers conceptually and they think they're cool. And when people think things are cool, then they want them. And when people want things, they get them. So someday we will have lightsabers. Right now, we don't have, the hacksmith and I forget the other guy's name. There's people like this though who, they try to make as close to a lightsaber sort of thing that we can have right now, but it's so far off because we just don't have the tech. We will someday, but you and I won't be here for it. You and I, I don't know if we're in the golden age or if we're in the age that gets shafted, because we're in the age right where AI is developing. So are we at the point where later on in our lives, is AI going to just shit on everything we've ever loved? Or are we in the golden era where AI is going to benefit us in a way where we don't have to work anymore, but that's okay because nobody has to work anymore because AI can do the work for us? Probably not. Probably not. But yeah, what if people didn't have to work? There'd be all these bodies in the world just finding shit to do. Like, actually, that's an interesting thing to think about. How many? Oh Jesus, this phase is rough for me, by the way. I kind of struggle with this phase. High key. What was I saying? I don't know. I think this guy's going for 0 flame, by the way. Oh wait, we have a lot of flames. Never mind. Maybe he was like, nah, fuck it, fine. We'll go for Umi. I'm sorry, brother. If you want a 0 flame though, definitely the move is to farm Moonlight Village from the mantises in the Carnivorous biome. And if you don't want to do that, then actually no, the best thing to do, go to an empty server and do that. And then what can happen is you can spawn an ethereal shrine as you're killing these things, which means you'll eventually get a guaranteed Moonlight Village. That's the way. If you're trying to practice for true Umi, do that. Yeah, here I am saying that I want to just talk about something real quick. some real shit real quick, and then I spend the entire fucking video talking about it. But that's why I started doing YouTube stuff. It's one, to entertain. It's also to speak my mind on things. And I know there's a lot of people in the world. Oh man, everybody loves voicing their fucking opinion. And so I've fallen with the sheep. I'm part of the herd now, I guess. But you know, I've been out of the herd in so many things. Like I try so hard in my life to be a hipster to the point where it is kind of cringe. I've become less like that in recent times, but yeah, I'm so anti-meta that it's pretty much cringe. Like in COD games, I never use the meta weapons because I don't want to. So the problem with metas is they just sap all the fun out of the game. And the thing is, everybody has this hyperfixation because we're all fucking retarded. We all have this hyperfixation for winning. It's not about how you win anymore. It's just about winning. And so there's no personality in the way people win competitive games. Okay, maybe something like Rocket League. You know, Rocket League, that is a grade A esport. Rocket League, but even like something like CS, there's a meta. You know, AK is amazing. You're always going to take an AK over an M4. I guess the op, I don't know. I don't watch CS esports too much. But the op got nerfed at some point, and I don't know if people still use that as much as they used to. It is rough, though, having 5 bullets in a clip. That means to get an ace, you need to be perfect with your accuracy. It's either you get a clip or you don't. And that's a tough pill to swallow. But, I mean, the op having 10 bullets in a clip, let's be real. That was a little absurd. Realistic? Sure. Absurd? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, come on, lock in. We want Umi here too. Remember, we get a lot of health pots from this, which is what we're here for. And I have a lot of healing if I need it. Very good, very good. Round of applause, golf claps around the room. Thank you. We also want a kimono! Oh my god, please, kimono, that's the one. Fuck! Okay, I'll take a parasol, fine. I mean, I love this is such a good sheath. If you guys ever play Kensei, first of all, if you play Kensei, make sure you have the spec pen thing. Just fucking just drop that. Love you, white bag. If you ever play Kensei, make sure that you have the spec pen amulet before you play Kensei because it will just make your life 10 times easier. Just trust me on that. Unless you want to devote every part of your life to playing Kensei and mastering Kensei and understanding the Kensei mindset, which is very valuable. But unless you want to do that, or if you don't want to do that, get your hands on a spec pen amulet. Make your life a lot easier. All right, the Middler. We saw the Middler playing Lego Batman recently. All right, no, that was the Diddler. Sorry, the Middler. Now, I guess this guy is unique to Realm. He's a member of the White House. He's an elder in the White House. Interesting. Wow. Can you imagine if Realm... Wait, who's the leader of the White House then? Barack Obama. He never left. He's still in power. Aren't there conspiracy theories out there that people are like, dude, Barack Obama, he never left. Bush, they're still in power. Behind the scenes, you just don't know it. I don't know about that. I don't know what the fuck's going on upstairs, but I don't like it. Whatever's going on upstairs, I don't like it. I don't like that the Epstein shit is being covered up for so hard. It's weird, it's gross. I don't like to think about it. Also, the fact that the fucking airline is called the Lolita Express, and then people rationalize getting off to lollies. Come on, brother. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. It's just so societally, why can't I say that word? Societally acceptable cheese pizza. That's what it is. We all know it. All right, let's stop being real. Why? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Lock the fucking. Stephen Hawking, lock the fucking bitch. Right there. I'm so close. Nice. We finished. Nice. Okay, good. What is this guy? He's a samurai. What did I get healing from? I don't even know. Holy shit, that was close though. Whew. Almost didn't finish there. Luckily, here on this channel, we always find the best way to finish. We'll finish no matter what. Is the dick joke carrying through enough? I don't know. I think I just ruined it. When you point out what's happening, it's over. GG's. Wrap it up, boys. Oh my god. He's self-aware. Dude, there's nothing more annoying. There is nothing more annoying than when somebody says, dude, I'm so self-aware. I'm self-aware as fuck, man. I'm like the most self-aware. And then they talk to you about their current situation, and it's just like the self-reflection skills are in the negative stats, like negative 100 self-reflection. I've talked to a few people like that, and it's strange, actually. I think a lot of people, they don't take the necessary time that they should to like lay in bed and just think about their life. And I don't blame people, because a lot of people do get sucked into that 9-to-5 work loop, and it's very hard to escape that. Very hard to escape that, because you come home, you're tired, you don't want to do anything. You just want to enjoy your time off work. And so I was like, why would I don't have time to keep myself up at night thinking about my life. And that's sad. That is sad. I think a lot of people, some self-reflection could do a lot of people a lot of good. But at the same time, I don't blame people for not, or feeling like they don't have the time to self-reflect. In this phase, you're supposed to go clockwise, right? By the way, there's those wisps that travel across. Yeah, that fucker. He's on a subway train. Those things explode whenever they get to the end, so you don't want to sit on them. I almost died one time doing this. And the only reason I lived was because I had the Spec Pen Amulet. So, another reason that it is my pride and joy. I'm a proud crutch user. I'm a crutch user and I know it. How much vit do I have? I have 73 vit? Holy shit, dude. Yeah. Sorcerer gets treated nice with the stats. I think Sorcerer, of any class, not if you take out health and MP, I think Sorcerer has the most collective stats of any class. I think that's true. How badly do you guys want to see a class that replaces its ability with another weapon? I want to see this so bad. Call it Barbarian or some shit like that. Make it either make it a heavy armor or even leather armor. Honestly, actually, I would rather see a leather armor personally. But yeah, give them 2 swords, or 2 sword slots. It'd be beautiful. I'm gonna have to pot here. Okay, lock in. Finale, the big one, the big F, the big finish. You know what F stands for in grades? It just stands for finished. You finished your classes. See, these other letters, why would I strive for these other letters when they hold no meaning? What the fuck? What does an A mean? Awesome? I don't fucking think so, pal. You know what F means? Finished. And so that's why I strive to get an F in every class, and I actually do a really good job at it. It's kind of surprisingly easy to get an F. Like, they try to make it hard, right? But if you just... My god. Oh my god. Ah! Fucking! Oh my god, I'm so shit. Oh, I thought it was over. I thought it was over. I thought it was over. And now it is over. Oh my god, dude. I can't do this shit today. I can't fucking do this shit, man. I can't. How am I so dog shit? How? You know the drill. Tell me in the comments if you want to see Sorcerer continue or if you want me to move on to something else. Alright, baby, you're just like, Drew, this whole PPE shtick, it's done. It's cooked, buddy. You already went through all the classes. Find some new content. Maybe that's what you want. Maybe you want me to do a UPE or an NPE, or maybe you don't even want me to play RAL. Maybe you want me to play fucking Roblox, survive a plane crash. I actually can't believe it. I'm actually so disappointed. I should have just Nexus. Like, oh my god, oh no, my hand. Oh, I had a parasol too, and I just smacked my fucking hand on the desk. I gotta go. I gotta leave. Sorry. Relax. Serenity, peace, love, and happiness. I have to go now. I hope you let me know in the comments what you want to see next. If you want a second reboot of Sorcerer, or if you want me to move on to another class or a different style of realm content. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments. And remember to smash like and hit that sub button and ring that bell for more updates and notifications and shit to pester you in your day-to-day life. Thanks. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.